So, yeah, here I am. You can see I've got this game. If anybody's been following me, you'll know that I've been kind of grouchy about this. I'm gonna get my volume situated, and then I'll explain why. Because I'm still pretty irritated. Okay, so you can see I finally got my copy of the System Shock remake, and this has been one of the worst experiences I've had waiting for a game because this game was put out by Night Dive Studios, okay? And I'm going to try not to be a big jerk to them because I understand about deadlines and I understand the issues with that I have with them aren't going to be about the quality of the game. I bet this is a great game. And the thing about it is that they built this game off of a Kickstarter. Okay, you guys know how those works. How those work. Excuse me, my tongue's all over the place. Don't get any ideas. Um, but like people, they put up a project and people pay towards that project, and once people have paid enough into it, the project gets funded, and then they get to make it. Right? It's crowdfunded, and then you get various rewards afterwards. Like you get whatever they're working on, you get. So you've already paid in advance for it to get it made, and you get it at the end. So, like some years ago, I don't even remember how many years ago it took for them to start with this Kickstarter. It's been several years. It's been several years since they started the Kickstarter for this game. They rebuilt the game from the ground up. They changed the game engine a couple of times, and I get it. It's a lot of work. I'm not gonna put down that at all. I understand, and I can respect the amount of work that went into that. And that's again not where I have the problem. But in the process of doing that, initially it was going to be for just PC, and I don't do gaming PC anymore. So I was interested, but I was like, I can't really do much with that. But good luck to you. And they announced that they were going to make copies for the latest generation of consoles. Now this was before the Series X and the PlayStation 5 were out, but in the end they got there. But this was back during the last generation with Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. And they said, yeah, if you pledge towards the game at a certain level, you will get um, you'll get a physical copy of the game for console. And at the time, they said it was only going to be a physical copy. You weren't going to get a digital copy at all. You could still get a digital copy of the PC version because that was baked in to whatever level you picked. But if you wanted it for console, you had to back a physical console copy at the time. Now that has changed since, but at the time, that's what they said. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I liked the original game. My dad used to have it, and I didn't play very much of it, but I liked it, and I'd like to see a modern version. I saw the progress they were making on it, and it looked cool, so I put my money on it. Followed along with the project, kept on going, like kept following along. It was exciting, all that good stuff. It came down to the time when they're like, oh yeah, we're in alpha and beta and whatever. We're gonna start, getting the game ready. So I was like, cool. So what's the state of the physical stuff? And they said, oh, it's coming, it's coming. And they put newsletters out every so often. Got to the point where they said, oh yeah, the release date finally is May 21st, which was as of me doing this just a few days ago. So a couple of months back, they said this is the date it's going to be released on digitally on consoles because it came out in PC. It came out for PC like last year or maybe the year before. It came out for PC around the time they said it would, but this console one was delayed. And I was irritated. I was like, why couldn't you manage to get everything all at once? Whatever. And they said there were certification issues and different things. Whatever. Okay, so I was irritated, but I was like, it's coming out. So then they set the 21st as the date for when everybody gets it. The general public, whether you paid for the Kickstarter or not. So I'm like, what about the people who ordered the physical copy of the game? Because last I knew, that was the only way that the Kickstarter people were going to get that copy. Whereas now, the general public gets a digital copy on May 21st. They just said, oh, it's coming soon. Whatever. Kept getting closer, kept getting closer. I kept asking on their social media constantly. I kept asking, hey, what's the status of this? What's the status of this? My money's tied up in this. What is going on with it? No response. No response. No response. The worst communication ever, to be honest. I didn't use bad language. I didn't call anybody names. I didn't say that, oh, you're a bunch of dummies, you're a bunch of idiots. I didn't say that. I just was constant asking because my money's in it. And if I've paid for it ahead of time, it's fair for me to get my copy probably before it goes on sale to the general public. Right? So then they start posting the last week or so. 5 more days and then it's going to release. And I'm like, what about the physical copies? Nothing. 3 more days. What about the physical copies? Nothing. It releases tomorrow. What about the physical copies? Nothing. And then it released on the 21st, which was yesterday. Well, now it's technically the 23rd because it's after midnight, but a couple days ago. I still don't have a physical copy in my mailbox. I look online and I've seen people who ordered from Amazon who got physical copies from Amazon the day of. And at that point, I'm angry. Because why wouldn't you be? You've got your money tied up into it. You've been asking. They haven't told you at all. And they answer somebody else on social media. They don't answer me, of course. They answer somebody else about, hey, when are we going to get our physical stuff, you know? And they said, oh, yeah, the CDs are still being pressed. It's going to take a few more weeks. And it just set me off. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, a few more weeks? We've been waiting this long already. The least you could do is offer a download code to console because they didn't offer that when I first did the Kickstarter. Remember, they only had it for PC for digital. They didn't have it for consoles. The only way to get the consoles at the time was physical. So then they finally respond back and they tell me, oh yeah, you can go to your backer, your Kickstarter, account, and there will be a digital code there. I go there, it's not there. And I think to myself, you know what? Maybe, I've already been angry about this. I'm just gonna wait. Later that day, hours after release to the general public, hours after, it updates with a download code. And by that point, I was like, you know what? Sure, I'm gonna go ahead and download it, but I don't even want to play it. I'm just angry. I don't even want to play it at this point. I'm just angry at how little communication. Sorry. Um, the communication was so poor. All you really have to say is if something is going to take a certain amount of time, is say, we know, we're working on it, we get it. You're not going to make everybody happy. I get that. I don't expect you to bend over backwards just to make me happy. But, man, I'm just so irritated with it. So now, finally, I'm here. I'm finally playing this game. I'm sure the game itself is good. But I'm kind of burnt out on ever buying anything else from Night Dive anymore, which is a shame because they put out a lot of really good retro games that I'm really into. But whatever, you know. At this point, I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna go from there. Pardon me, I got an itchy nose. I'm gonna use that. But yeah, I'm gonna play the game, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it. But I got food in the oven, so let me go and deal with that for just a minute, and I will be right back. Okay, that has to bake for another 12 minutes, and I'll probably have to get up and do that again. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and play the game. But that's the background. That way, if anybody comes up and says, "Oh, you've been asking for this game, and now you're a hypocrite because you said you didn't have it," and I didn't have it up until then. That's my whole story. But I'm probably, whatever. I'm done talking about that because it's pointless to just sit and dwell on it and be mad about it. So I'm gonna start the game. There's a lot of different difficulty settings you got here, huh? Tremendous amount of damage. Let's do the little one because that's how I do. Ah, there we go. Cool. All right. Huh. Okay. I don't like puzzles. I hate puzzles. So I'm gonna be a girl just for a change of pace. All right. Let's see how this goes, huh? Let's see how this goes, huh? Hello, Make the Storm. Welcome. I don't usually do commentary anymore, so this is pretty rare, so. It's been way too long for me to remember what the original was like, so I can't use nostalgia to try to, compare this to the original. But this is pretty cool. I got my chat, on my tablet over here, so if I keep looking over at the tablet, that's where it is. Oh, that's nice. Easy. 120 meters. It's pretty fast, I would think. I don't know. I'm in the United States and we don't use metric for anything. I like the music already. It's a good throwback to the old edition of the game. The water effects on the lens here are pretty cool. They basically rebuilt this game from the ground up, so It's basically like its own game, despite being based on the original. You gonna snipe him? Nope. Okay. Oh, there's some graphics. Cool. Yeah, we're in this together because I haven't played the update yet. Can't look at yourself in the mirror. This is a common gripe I have with games. Like you can look at yourself, you can look all this stuff. Why can you not look at yourself in the mirror? Like older games could do it. It's not hard. I'm not a programmer by any means, but it's not that hard. Come on now. I'm not like these graphics are cool, but when you get really up close, it's kind of like, oh, okay. I get it though. It's a remake of an old game. I get it. So you know, access security clearance. Oh, well, it's super easy. Grubbies. That little grubbies thing over there looks pretty grubby. Yeah, yeah. I would like to see Duke Nukem 3D like fully redone because I played Duke Nukem Forever and I liked it for what it was. Like I know it was. I know people hated it, and I get why. But I liked it for the attempt that was made. Oh, busted. Oh, okay. It's gonna be like that, is it? But yeah, Duke Nukem 3D would be a far superior game to like redo completely from the ground up. I'd like that.
Remember, gentlemen, what I say stays here.
Edward Diego.
I'm currently attending to other affairs on the station, but I have a job for you. If you do it, you'll be rewarded. Refuse, and you won't be leaving the station in a shuttle. I
Hmm.
see the silent kind.
Well, yeah, I don't have an option to speak it.
I'll make you a deal. You cooperate, and I'll give you the implant you tried to steal, symmetry and all. Consider it a gift.
The
Besides,
words don't match up to the
I'm
mouth.
certain you
I
won't
wondered when I
regret
saw
it.
this game
Try,
installed that it was only
it's
8.99
not
gigs,
enough
whereas
attachment.
most modern AAA games are like
Fantastic.
30 to
This is Shelley,
50 gigs or more. If you're
Station's
playing Call of
commander.
Duty, it's like
She
120,
controls
or
the
like Jedi
explosive
Survivor or
device
something.
system on Citadel Station. I need you to
But
remove the critical
yeah,
receipts.
8.99 is
They've been a bit of an issue of late.
it's a little. Access granted. I wonder how long this intro part is before you actually get to do something. You know, a game that I would love to see them remake is the original Unreal. That was the first game to use the Unreal Engine because that's the game they developed to
Not bad. I may have
do
underworked
the
for you
engine.
once this is over.
Um, Unreal, the original game plus Unreal 2, The Awakening, both of those are really good because that led to Unreal Tournament, which was the beginning. Well, I mean, you had Doom and you had Wolfenstein before that, but Unreal Tournament was like the beginning of the fast-paced, brand new way of doing online multiplayer shooters, and that led to things like Halo and all those other things in the future. But I would love to see the first Unreal game redone because I loved that game as a kid. Oh, I loved it. I played it all the time. It was one of my favorite. I got the soundtrack. I still listen to the soundtrack sometimes because it was ahead of its time as far as how the sound was. Okay, so I don't have anything so far, and that tracks. Because why would you? Picked up the medical scissors. Picked up that. I bet you can break this stuff down, so I'm just going to pick up everything I can pick up until it tells me I can't pick up anything anymore. He's got a knife. It's a scalpel. I don't know what all this stuff is, man. I, I'll be honest, I expected the graphics based on the test footage I saw from this game to be a little bit better. But whatever. Whatever. It's a little jerky too, like. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't really mean to use that, I don't think, but I guess I did. Oh well. Oh yeah, I still have to finish the music festival for Dead Island 2. Um I did House, so I did that, but I didn't do I'm still finishing the music festival content. I really like Dead Island 2. I'm a huge fan of that. Like I was surprised at just how good that game ended up being. Cuz you never really know with sequels. But I'm going through Diablo 4 2 right now. Like and I got some problems with that right now, but not like that's minor gripes. All right, now I'm feeling strong. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to attack me, so I was like, give it a chance. Oh, it attacked me, so there we go. Yeah, I don't like the new loot system for Diablo 4. Um, yeah, yeah, the fuse box is like, and they packed solo with they packed the music festival with a lot of the high end zombies, like the ones with the tentacles, the new ones. Oh, they're so annoying. They're really irritating. Like, okay. So I have a limited inventory. I've got all this stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll probably have to break it down. Okay, well, I got that. That's cool. Yeah, let me take out that because that looks important. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, robot, but I'm taking you out. I guess I don't really need that. I don't know. Maybe I do. I'll take it. I don't know what most of these items are going to do just yet, so I'm just going to take everything and get rid of stuff if I need to. Oh, there goes my oven. Alright, so I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go get my food real quick and take it out of the oven, and then I will be right back. It's going to be about 2 minutes or so. Okay, so I'm back. I just had to take that out of the oven. I'm going to let it cool down for a while. I'll probably eat it after I'm done. I'm going to stream for about 45 minutes, an hour. give or take. Um, so I won't get too far into the game, but oh, I guess I'm filled up, huh? Alright. Oh, I wonder what that is. That looks cool. Ah, okay. So I got to... I have to add that somehow to my quick thing here. And I don't know how. Because there's no button for it from what I remember. That's cool. Alright. Got my energy. So those will recharge, so that's cool. Ah. Into the crawl space. Sucks to be you, sir. I feel like something's wanting to attack me, but I guess not. Yeah, I probably have too much room in my inventory. I don't know what I'm going to do with any of this stuff. Door is manually locked. Okay. Can I toggle the crouch? There we go. That's not toggling the crouch. Oh, because you have to hit apply every time. Okay. I get it. Alright. I expect games, like modern games, to be a lot more intuitive than they are. And sometimes when they're not, I get kind of like, about it. But whatever. It's no big deal. What can I do with this stuff in the inventory? Can I break it down? Lump of recyclables. Oh, did I just like... Oh, okay. So right trigger when you're in your inventory just recycles all this stuff. So that's handy. That's good to know. Something I did not know until just that moment. So now I can go grab some of this other stuff that I left on the shelves in there to recycle it because I'm sure it'll come in handy to have all these bits and pieces. Ah, that's cool. 451. Okay, got it. Okay, is there anything else I can... I think I'm good. 451. Ta-da! Hey, buddy! I don't know what you are, but I'm gonna smack you in the face. Dead humanoid mutant. I should have known that, but like I said, I've forgotten so much from the original game. I don't remember. So this is all gonna be kind of new to me.
Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites, located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. And level
Well, that's
7
cool.
is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9 and energy systems on level R. All levels can be
Okay,
accessed
there's a lot
by
going
the
on with this.
elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Okay, so I have to connect probably all of these somehow. Now this is going to be a bit interesting. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get this right off the bat, because this is kind of like... Oh, you can move those too. That's cool. Alright. Okay. There's a lot going on with this. Oh yeah, I liked that. Like they changed that whole story for Dead Island 2. Like, because at first you assume it's just gonna be with the first game. It was like, okay, it's a virus, it's whatever, and you figure out it's because they were working on the chemicals or whatever, and they used the virus that was in the native people. But then when you discover in the second one that it's all something that's inherent to human biology, that's a cool twist. It hasn't been done before that I know of. I'm not a I'm not an exhaustive expert on zombie like movie lore and things like that, but it's super interesting that they went that route. Now this is going to be some interesting stuff. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with this, but hmm. See, I'm not great with puzzles. I'm I can see what they want me to do. They want me to connect all these things, but looks like that's not supposed to go there. Oh, there's something trying to get me. Excuse you, sir. Oh boy. Okay, let me get back to this here. Let me get back to this. Yeah, because some of these pieces don't seem to like they would fit. Huh. Okay, so that's obviously not going to work there. And that's not going to work there. How very interesting. So that probably has to connect to that. Okay, so... that's not doing that. So that has to go. This is going to be a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Because that's got to be... Hmm. Yeah, because that's got to be something else. So it's going to go all through there. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it makes like the whole thing the first game. Plus, when you get to Riptide and they're on the boat and you find out that some of them kind of turn zombified anyway. But it has a little, like, bits and pieces of the lore here and there that says some of them are alive. Like, Logan's alive somewhere. I don't remember where it said he was, like out west or something like that. Hmm. I don't know if I'm gonna get this here. I don't think I'm quite smart enough for this here. I've got some things hooked up, but I don't have. Requires a logic probe, and maybe that's what I'm missing here. Maybe I need something else here. I bet I have to come back to this. Yeah, I bet I gotta go with the logic probe and then come back. So let's see about what's in here. Ah, more of these things, huh? Make sure I hit everything, because any one of those could come back up and get me. That's the Dead Space logic. You always gotta make sure you get everything. Don't trust anybody. If a corpse is laying there, it is not a corpse. Hit it a couple times just to be safe. Oh, the blue key card.
Whoever finds this, take out the cameras and the CPU nodes, and you'll gain more control over the
Okay,
world.
alright.
Shodan won't see everything. Do better than us. I told you. Remember? I
Gunther.
told you we wouldn't be apart for long.
Well, I wonder what happened to her. Okay, so let's see here. What button did I not use? Now I gotta figure this back out again. I thought I used the one button to do everything, but maybe. That just does that. Now I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Okay. Now I'm kind of just like, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on. Something happened with the controls here. Okay, I'm stuck doing left and right. That's that's a problem. So there you go. There's a bug right off the bat. Let me Create a new save. Save. And then let me quit that. And then come back in and see if I can fix why I'm only leaning left and right. That's not a good sign. It could be a button I pressed, but I think that'd be weird that a button... Okay. Why am I holding a thing like that? That's so weird. I better look at the controls, honestly, because now I'm kind of... Controller binds. Yeah, you got the lean, you got the sprint, crouch, mode switch. Okay. That doesn't seem to do anything just yet, so I guess it doesn't matter. What is that? What the hell was that? Whoa. Whoa. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's happening. That's some trippy stuff. Oh, that opened that little closet. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't need to go there, I guess, but... Yeah, let's get rid of that. Gotta get rid of all the cameras. I hear something. Oh, he's down there. Hey, creeper. Let's get rid of you. Oh, the lights. That's nice. Alright, so that's nothing. I'm gonna have to look it up now. Now I don't have no idea what, I thought I'd recycled my items there, but I guess maybe I... No, I did, but now I don't know the button, so... Fumbling around, doing nothing. That's enough out of you, sir. Naked man. Don't stand too close to a naked man. Okay, so I got that. Oh, you hold down. Alright, okay. Alright. Thanks, game, for not telling me any of that. You have to hold down the right trigger. Thundering outside. New mystery virus. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay. There we go. Check out my health status some more. Wonder if this is upgrading me or if it's just random stuff that doesn't matter. I know this is all stuff that doesn't matter, but... Okay, I got that figured out now. Cool. So I can keep my inventory still good. Berserk. That's what I used before, so I just used that when I should have. I have a lot of recycled material now, I think, so... If that means I'll be able to make a lot of stuff, or if I just will need a lot more. Because some games they'll be like, oh yeah, there's stuff all over, but then you need thousands and thousands of bits of stuff to get anything done at all. Any critters? Don't see the critters. Just the one there. Huh. Okay, sir. Take care of you.
If you're hearing this, we have set up an operations base to assist in resisting Shodan. Come to Beta Quadrant. You will find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. If you are coming in from Gamma, our guards will extend the bridge for you. You can also activate the bridge using a nearby wiring panel. Any humans that can hear my voice, come to Beta Quadrant and make a stand against Shodan.
Oh, I can't do anything about that yet. Okay. Oh, it's thundering outside. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if you guys heard that, but man, that's some thunder outside. Nothing over there, nothing over there. I don't want to go down there just yet. I'm still looking around up here. There's all these doors and things. Lots of places to go. So, what was this other door over here? Oh, that was nothing. Okay, so break that stuff down. Get rid of that. Too bad for you. Wherever you were. I hear things like there's something else creeping around, but I don't see it, so maybe it's just farther down some of these corridors.
Possible suspects
Ooh.
found. Are you cleared to be here?
Nope, I certainly am not. You wanna come get me? Oh boy. Alright. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I need to. I can't see because the screen's all wobbly. I just dropped that, didn't I? Dang, I needed that. Well, let me just throw that across the floor. I don't know what's attacking me now. Oh! Well, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, that's cool. There's a little post thing that shows what happens when they kill you. Oh, good.
I knew you would see, my
They upload you into a
child,
robot
my
thing, and there you
child.
go.
Welcome home.
Okay. I'm dead. I probably should have saved again because do they have autosaves? Okay. Yeah. Oh, all the way back here. This is pretty far back. Like, this is not. This is kind of far back. That's annoying. I should have saved. Now I know. I should have saved. Dang it. Dang. Okay, so. Options. Controller binds. Okay. Okay, so you gotta actively. Alright, I gotta pay more attention than I had because I just simply wasn't paying a lot of attention. Was not paying enough attention.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites, located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories.
Yeah,
Level
I'm
3
super far
houses the
back. My
department of
gosh.
maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites, and level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the department of
Ah, tedium.
pharmaceutical. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on.
Yeah, that's that lady.
Take out the cameras
Grab all this
and the
materials again.
you'll gain more control over the level you're on. Shodan,
Hey. You
do better than us.
don't got anything, robot? You don't got anything, dead body?
I
Shoot
told you
here.
we wouldn't be apart for long.
Break that stuff down. I'm glad I figured that out at least. Like that's helpful. Um That's that little storage closet there. Wish I knew how to do that puzzle. I'm grouchy about it. It's over here. Stamina stimulant. Okay, well, I'll see about that once I get to it. Oh, this is just this other room. Okay, and then I gotta get back up here and hit you. There we go. Got that. Alright. Get that all over again. And that'll open that door, which I didn't go to before, I don't think. Gotta get you. It'd be nice when I can get a different weapon.
I hear you. System check. Possible suspect found.
Alright. Get your stuff. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I see. I see. No. Supposed to use the health. No, what are you doing? There we go. Goodness. Why are you not healing? You're healing slow. Alright, gotcha. Alright, so it's like a slow regen rather than a healing. Get rid of you. That's good to know. Goodness. I'm having a rough time of this, so. Oh! Okay, so I bet those things show up when you do the berserk thing, like I just did. Oh, he's trying to get me from up there. Oh, he can shoot me from up there. Okay. Okay, alright. And I can't go that way yet. Well, I probably shouldn't have come this way because you're probably not supposed to. How about this? Probably didn't need that either, but that's fine. Something was just moaning at me over here. Oh, down there somewhere. In the vents, huh? Okay, well, I can't get down there so far, so I guess that's alright. Oh, because he's right over here. He's that guy. Alright. I'm figuring it out slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Ah, okay. Alright, now we're in business. Now we're in business. This is probably what I was supposed to do. I was probably supposed to go down there and get this before I did that. So that I'd have something worth shooting at those guys. Still use this for the moment. I need more healing stuff though, because that's pretty rough. I'm gonna have to go back probably to where there was at the beginning, because there were these healing beds there. So now I gotta go back there. Where were they at? Were they over here? Yeah, okay. So I can do that for the moment. Alright, feeling better. Alright, so that's the beginning of System Shock. With my little addendum at the beginning for the problem I had getting a hold of this game to begin with. Keep an eye out for more streams. I'll probably do no commentary streams because that's my typical. Thank you in the chat room for Makes the Storm for showing up and talking to me about Dead Island 2 because that's also a great game. So I will see you folks next time.